Did someone say Yeti hoodie and pants? Oh, we shouldn't be thinking like that. That'd be too budgety. But it probably would work. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and try it out. You're wetty. That's not that bad, to be honest with you. I don't hate it. Not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Alright. Well, at the end of the day, it's budget, so pointless saying, whiteout's still better. Yeah, sure, go spend that $200 then. Not going to dispute it, but for a cheap option, I think the Yeti hoodie and pants is less than $10 at the moment. Thank you, Monument. With the tier 3, well, oh, that's also sounding interesting. You might need to grab yourself a Thunder Gold kilt. Might be the best option for a budget white kilt. Perhaps that's worthy of a short video. I could probably do that, actually. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll get started then. I'll do that. That sounds interesting to me. I want to go ahead and record a quick little short video showcasing this very budget white option. Right then, so what we're going to do is go ahead and grab all the links to those skins. So away I go. Good day, Rusk enjoyers. How you doing? How you doing? Right, so I guess I'll go grab the links to Blue. Is it Blue Yeti? No, Blue Yeti's the microphone, you idiot. Anyway, let me just quickly show you this. So, of course, whiteout's on the front page, and it's pushing to a brand new all-time high price. Yes, it is. I'll quickly show that off to you. But, yep, 65 have sold in the past 24 hours. Scroll, 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 scroll. And you'll see for yourself, yep, that is now pushing to, well, the all-time high price. Has it peaked already? No, I don't think so. We still haven't passed Christmas yet, have we? Ooh. So, when those kids get their Christmas money, ooh, all right. But with that, I can confirm Thunder Gold Road Sign Kilt has also gone up in price and is now also at its peak all-time price. As you can see right here, yep, that's happened as well. Well, that certainly is interesting. Yeah. So I'll be talking about this. I need to do another video. With great thanks to a Mr. Woldonald. I should have taken pictures of myself yesterday, but this is fine. This is a perfectly fine option. So yeah, that'll do. It's not that bad, to be honest with you. So yep, I'll take that. It's not exactly in control of Mr. Woldenold, but I did take a frame for when I said fuck you everyone. So yeah, that was me yesterday on stream. Merry Christmas everyone, except for you. Right. So let's close that. Let's put that aside. So got the request issue there apparently. Right, so I've got a guy who's really upset and keeps saying Rust is bad and whatnot, and then Alistair actually responded to him, so that's kind of funny. Okay, so what are we up to then, Hedge? We're going to go over to here, and do you want to keep that? I'll keep that for now. Yeah, okay. So over to here. Do I want to reference the white tier 3 armor and reference the first 24 hours of sales? Because honestly, that armor, it probably will only just about reach 25,000 subscribers at the moment. But it could end up like Temple tier 3, where at the very end of the week, a lot more people start buying it. So it could end up potentially reaching up to 30,000. We'll see, but it's not selling absurdly. That's the point I'm trying to get across. So we'll put you there. And we'll put this here. Yeti. Right, so the pants are cheap. The hoodie is $5, which, at the end of the day, much more cheaper in comparison to the whiteout. Right. Okay. How much is a whiteout kilt? $28. I guess I could do Thunder Gold. Yeah, go on then. Let's go quickly grab a Thunder Gold kilt. Road sign kilt. Yeah, it should be okay. It's a dead man's party. Right. Over to here. Right then. Let's roll. I got a message on YouTube. Popstar Bed, Hammer from Hell, Firefly's Garage Door. I gotta say, Popstar Bed's getting a lot of votes for the skin of the year. I wonder why. Anyway, let's roll. Good day, Rusk enjoyers. So, it's been just over 24 hours since the Rust rotated, and well, North Star Tier 3 honestly isn't selling that much. Actually, what you should do is you should go over to here and have the tweet where you showcase the first 24 hours of sales. That probably would be better. Yeah, alright then, let's go do that. Right. Good day, Rusk enjoyers. So, of course, we had Christmas Week 1 2025, and after the first 24 hours of sales, I can confirm North Star Tier 3 honestly didn't sell that much. Just over 10, I should say just under 11,000. Okay. Face mask just under 11,000. Chest plate just barely over 9,000. Okay, cool. All right, we'll say that. Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. So, of course, yesterday we had the Christmas Week 1 Rush Store for 2025, and we saw some very interesting skins being accepted. Notably, North Star Tier 3 armor. Oh, some very interesting budget whiteout Tier 3 options. Yes, we'll take that. So anyway, I'd just like to point out with the first 24 hours of sales, the North Star Tier 3 didn't sell that much. Face mask, just under 11,000 subscribers. Chest plate, just barely over 9,000 subscribers. They're not selling that much, and there's a fairly decent chance they're going to probably only reach around 25,000 subscribers. Now you might sit there and say, isn't that still quite a lot? True, but for some camouflage skins, I honestly was initially expecting much higher. So, alright, fair enough. If we're going to save a lot of funds... No, you got to... Yeah, no, you're kind of meandering here. Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. So, of course, yesterday with the first Christmas Rush Store for 2025, and we saw some very interesting skins being accepted. Gingerbread Sheep Metal Double Door looked amazing with the glow-in-the-dark and transparency, but we also happened to get the brand new North Star Tier 3 armor. Well, the first 24 hours of sales have happened, and it's not really selling that much. Face mask did just under 11,000 subscribers, and the chest plate just barely over 9,000 subscribers. That's like next to nothing. Like initially, I thought it was going to sell quite a lot, but nope. Perhaps it might only reach around 25,000 subscribers, which honestly kind of is quite a lot, but for a camouflage skin, not really. And so, now everybody starts questioning what could they do for a nice budget option or some white armor. So, I'd just like to... Wait, what's this? I know you messed up. You're supposed to go over... Yeah, you're supposed to go over there. Yeah, you fucked up. Good day, Ruskin Jewers. So, of course, yesterday with the first Christmas Rush Store for 2025, and well, we saw some very interesting skins. Of course, we saw the transparent glow-in-the-dark gingerbread sheep metal double door, and a lot of people are taking a liking to that. But also, some very interesting budget whiteout option has appeared. The North Star Tier 3 armor. Well, with the first 24 hours of sales, I can confirm it's honestly not selling that much. Face mask only did just under 11,000 subscribers. Chest plate, just barely over 9,000 subscribers. Honestly, it looks like it might struggle to even reach 25,000 subscribers by next Thursday. Oh. And yeah, it's still quite a lot, but for a camouflage skin, honestly, it's not really that much. So, alright then, that's sounding pretty interesting. But of course, right now, people are having to, start questioning. I don't want to spend like $200 on full whiteout. What budget white options could I, pick instead? Well, I'd just like to point out the... you did it again. Don't do that. Yeah. Hello, Necrosara. How you doing, good sir? I keep screwing up. Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. Hope you're doing right, because it's time to have ourselves a nice little showcase of some budget white clothing. No. Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. Hope you're doing right, because I'm going to showcase some lovely looking camouflage. Yes. Right. Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. I'm going to go ahead and show you some nice, interesting budget whiteout options, and you can tell me if you like it or not. But first of all, let's just talk about what happened. Yesterday, the first week of Christmas has appeared. No, you fucked up. Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. Yesterday, we saw the first Christmas Rush Store for 2025, and we saw some very interesting skins being accepted. Now, I am going to go ahead and show you a nice budget whiteout option. What cheap white clothing and armor pieces could we potentially see? Well, first of all, just like to point out, with this first Christmas Rush Store for 2025, the North Star Tier 3 armor was accepted. We've tested it out. It does a pretty decent job. And with both these pieces priced at $2 each, I'm honestly quite surprised to sit here and say they didn't sell that much. Like, initial expectations, I thought they're going to reach up to and go over 30,000 subscribers. At the moment, based on what I see here with the first 24 hours of sales, it looks like they're going to barely reach 25,000. Face mask, just under 11,000 subscribers. Chest plate, just barely over 9,000 subscribers. And in the grand scheme of things, honestly, that isn't really that much, especially for some camouflage skins. Now, of course, it's been a few hours later. Can confirm we have seen a few more sales. Perhaps it might pick up the pace towards the end of the week, we shall see. But by next Thursday, how much are you likely to have? But regardless, at the moment, they're both $2 each. Let's consider a nice budget white set. So, of course, over here we have the Yeti hoodie. Currently, right now, it's sitting there at $5, but that is considerably cheaper in comparison to the whiteout hoodie. And then, of course, Yeti pants, only $1.24. And then, of course, we'll consider using the Thunder Gold road sign kilt. At the moment, it is at its all-time peak price at the moment, but still, it's like much cheaper in comparison to the whiteout kilt. So, let's hop in game, give it a good look, and you can tell me what your opinion is. Alright, that was a lot of yapping. Yep, I do it all the time. Based on what I see here with the first 20. What cheap white clothing and armor pieces good? Now, I am the guy. So just hop in game, give it a good look, and you can tell me what your opinion is. Reach up to 30,000 subscribers. At the moment, based on what I see here with the first 24 hours of sales, it looks like they're going to reach 25,000. Face mask, just under 11,000 subscribers. Chest plate, just barely over 9,000 subscribers. In the grand scheme of things, honestly, that isn't really that much, especially for some camouflage skins. Now, hey Hedge, when you place abnormal barders, how do you price them? Typically, honestly, it depends on the type of item first. Like, take for example, sheet metal double doors tend to be very, very reliable. You can always learn from the past with previous skins. That's why immediately when I first saw this, I was like, hang on a minute, didn't we have a Christmas bearskin rug in the past? Yes, we did. I looked and saw how it behaved in the past, and I was like, uh-oh, I worry about this, and I really do. So there's always things you can compare to. I hope you heard that enough. Right. So, what was I up to? You're trying to get the other portion, the first portion of the thing you're trying to do. What's the last word you say here? Or first word you say here? Based on what I see here with the first 24 hours of sales, it looks like they're going to barely reach 25,000. Okay. Face mask, just under. Just under 11,000 subscribers. Chest plate, just barely over 9,000 subscribers. And in the grand scheme of things, honestly, that isn't really that much, especially to go over 30,000 subscribers. At the moment, based on what I see here with the first 24 hours of sales, it looks like they're going to barely reach 25. Alright, I've probably got like a minute and 20 left that I can work with. Not the best, but yeah. I can make it work. Right. Music, sorry. You die. You die. You die! Alright then. Hello YouTube people, how you doing? I can see you over there, don't you worry. Alright then. So in total... $6, $17, $21. So excluding the road sign gloves and the boots, all of that's only $21. What do you think? Does it work? Is it a nice consideration for a budget whiteout option? Now, of course, with tier 3 armor, just drink some tea. That's all you got to do, but yes. Could it work? Well, how about we go out on the wild and test it out. Right. Good day, Mr. Kaheen. Right. I look at the crystal ball left one and put $5 in. But yeah, Mr. Monkey. I just look and reference previous skins, and then I look at the sales. Everything adds up and it makes sense. Does it work? When you consider how things have behaved in the past and whatnot. You gonna play? Excluding the road sign gloves and the boots. All right. $17, $21. All right. Okay, so we have done how many? We've done so I've got 50 seconds left. So I could do 25 seconds in the shaded area and of course like a standard white area. All right. Whoa. What profit margins do you look for? Any profit. Even small profits add up into big profits if you have enough skins. But sometimes some things just aren't worth chasing after. So in regards to the brand new water purifier, maybe I might be able to make a few pennies profit in it. Is it really worth the time? Yeah. Right, after the Thunder Gold RK, I think the next cheap option to go up could be the Cobalt Armor Pants. So that's not actually a bad option. I am aware of Cobalt Armor. Yep. Not too bad of an option right there. Not too bad. I am aware of the collection, don't you worry, I'm fully well aware of it. To be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised that's only like $7. But Thunder Gold's got a lot more attention at the moment. It's quite nice and shiny. Right, but I will reference the Cobalt Armor. That's a good shout. So initially when we first saw the So initially when I first saw the North Star Tier 3 armor, I thought it was just a little bit too shiny. Of course we used it, compared it, and mixed it up with whiteout. Now of course it is still shiny, but I've got to give props to the Yeti set. Whilst you do have these blue straps here at the bottom, honestly from a distance you honestly don't really notice it that much. And that hoodie, whilst it's got all the blue, like, you know, the whole like body right there and whatnot, chestplate completely covers it. Completely covers it. So I'm not surprised to see as time has gone on, the hoodie has slowly gone up in price more and more. But of course, with the knee pads right there, they're a bit problematic. Right, okay, I think I could have said that faster. So when we first saw the North Star Tier 3, I did pair it up, mix it up, and of course compare it with whiteout. It does have that issue where it does come across as quite reflective, especially in the sunlight. So that might still be a bit of a concern. But in regards to the Yeti hoodie and pants, honestly, it's doing a very good job. Yeah, you do have the blue knee pads right there. That's a bit of a concern, and that very likely might be the reason why it's like cheaper in comparison to the hoodie. The hoodie, though, all the blue it has for like the body, the abdominal area, is completely covered by the chest. Chest plate. Fuck. Playmaker one. Yeah, that's not a bad option either. It's actually a very good shout. Oh. So when we first saw the North Star Tier 3 appear in the Christmas Rush store, I immediately paired it up, mixed it up, and did some comparisons with whiteout. It is a bit shiny. Even in the sunlight right now, you can see it's quite reflective, so okay, fair enough. But let's just talk about the Yeti hoodie and pants. It does have the noticeable blue patches. As you can see here, with the pants, we have blue knee pads, which do kind of stand out. But honestly, from a distance, it's not that noticeable. Now, considering they're only like barely over $1, kind of makes sense, especially in comparison to the hoodie, which is now pushing up to $6 at the moment. But with the hoodie, all the blue abdominal sort of like body and whatnot, completely covered up by the chest plate there. So, oh, that's pretty interesting. And then, of course, I used Thunder Gold Road Sign Kilt. It's just what I had on me at the moment. But you could look at like Cobalt Armor. You could consider Playmaker Road Sign Kilt. Definitely an option. The point I'm trying to get across is, does it work? What are your thoughts? No. Now, in regards to the Yeti hoodie and pants, they do have like noticeable blue patches. From this distance, do you honestly notice the blue knee pads on the pants? Let's get closer and closer and closer. Yeah, more up close, you can notice it pretty easily. But to be honest with you, from a distance, it wasn't that much. Like, I honestly didn't see it that much. But there is a reason why the pants cost like 4 times cheaper in comparison to the hoodie. Because with the hoodie, all the blue abdominal area is completely covered by that chest plate there. So, oh, that's pretty sweet. But it is pushing $6, so it isn't getting any cheaper, is it? Now, in regards to this brand new Tier 3 armor, I did mix it and match with whiteout previously, and it is kind of shiny, quite reflective with the sunlight. But it's honestly doing a perfectly fine job. It's not the best, but for the price that it is, I don't think I'm going to complain. How about you? Blue, I think we've done that before. That's also a very good shout. But at least I've made the point of you can look at other options. Pretty sweet. Oh. Now, in regards to the Yeti hoodie and pants, they do have like that it is. I don't think I'm going to complain. How about you? Oh damn, he literally flew over my huh. Yeah, frozen. Now it's pink, purple. Damn it, Santa. You keep making me lag. Right. Okay, so one extra thing I wanted to do, stand in the shaded area over here. I thought that'd be a nice thing to consider doing. Right. Let's grab all these pieces. Let's just check out and see how much time is being used. Definitely something I'm going to need to figure out and find out. Alright, save that. Open up CapCut. Just got to see how much time is being used up. I might find out that I got like an extra 30 seconds to work with. I sincerely hope so. Alright. Your expectations. Oh, you fucked up. first 24 hours of sales. Show expectations, I thought they're going to reach up to and go over 30,000 subscribers. At the moment, based on what I see here with the first 24... At the moment, based on what I see here... At the moment, based on what I see here with the first 24 hours of sales, it looks like they're going to... Good look, and you can tell me what your opinion is.
Talking about that life, decide with care. Talking about that life, decide with care.
Yes.
Talking about
Could it work?
that life,
Well,
decide with
how about we go out on the wild and test it out?
that life, decide with care.
Fine. How about you? Yeah, I've got 14 seconds.
Talking about that life, decide with care. Talking
Right. Honestly, there's loads of options you have to probably just change some things up. Someone's just mentioned porcelain set. Not too bad of a shout. But based on what we've seen here, I gotta hand it to it. It's not too bad. Whiteout obviously would be better. Let's not dispute that. But it's also so much more expensive. So what do you reckon then? What I reckon is that wasn't 14 seconds. Honestly, there's loads. Obviously, would be better. Let's not dispute that, but it's also so much. Yeah, you got to be a lot faster than that, Hedge. So honestly, there's loads of things you could still change out, like consider any. So with the people watching right here, they've even suggested like porcelain collection. Not a bad shout. There's plenty of things you could still consider mixing and matching with. But honestly, with what we saw here, what was your opinion? Feel free to comment below. It's a dead man's party. So with the people watching right here, they've even... What's your opinion? Feel free to comment below. I might be able to squeeze in that. Yeah, I might be able to squeeze that in. Might have to cut out something else. So with the people... Alright then, that's looking like it's achievable. I should sleep more. The day Rust 2 comes out, Mr. Bawley. The day Rust 2 comes out. No, there isn't a Rust 2 coming out. I'm just joking. Oh, I'm selling Christmas skins pretty easily. That's quick. Really now? That was quick. Right, anyway. Right, so where were we? Kip. Kippity cup.
Talking about that wife, 'cause I would care. Talking about that wife, 'cause I would care. Talk about that wife, 'cause I would care. Talking about that wife, 'cause I would care.
How you doing? Right. Shall we talk about the bear? Yes. Cheese, go look at your inventory. Prices are improving very, very nicely. Right. It's that man's party. Right, I still need to record a video as well. Another one? Yeah, proper one. Someone didn't get enough sleep. It's me. Alright, so. With the Christmas week one Rust for 2025, we saw the Santa's bearskin rug being accepted. And well, first of all, if I go over to here, what's going to happen? Oh, yeah. In the Christmas week one Rust for 2025, we saw the Santa's bearskin rug being accepted. Now, it's a perfectly fine, nice, glow-in-the-dark design, but there's a bit of a problem. It's the top-selling skin, and I'm not surprised because it does look nice. Actually, you should start off with that. Ruskin enjoyers. Yesterday, we had the Christmas week one Rust store, and we saw the Santa's bearskin rug being accepted. Well, it's been 24 hours, and I can't confirm that as the top-selling skin. Now, you sound weird when you say that. Ruskin enjoyers. 24 hours ago, we saw the Santa's bearskin rug being accepted in the Christmas week one Rust store for 2025. A very interesting, lovely, festive, glow-in-the-dark design. However, with the first 24 hours of sales, I can confirm it's the top-selling skin, and it very likely might be reaching up to and over 30,000 subscribers by next Thursday. Well, clearly there's interest. However, as a nice investment, like many Christmas skins before it, I can't help but assume it's going to probably drop down in price pretty quickly. But inevitably, in the lead up and with the anticipation for next Christmas, yes, Christmas 2026, I honestly wouldn't be surprised it'll probably rise up all over again. So, okay. How about we give it a good looking game? You can tell me if you like it or not, but be prepared, it very likely will be going down in price. Right. Nick, shut up. Hello, Winstello. How you doing? Final cut 100 minutes. You got it down to just 1 hour and 40 minutes. Almost a cheese. I hope it turns out nice. But at the very least, you had a nice little journey. You've learned how to edit a video. It's your baby. If you've got it already and finished, I can ask people here if they want to give it a good look. They can offer you feedback. Right, let's just commit to doing this. Let's get my phone in front of me. And of course, ready. Okay. Doing fine, my man, and you? I'm doing alright. I didn't sleep enough, though. I'm feeling it. Didn't sleep enough? When it's really close to Christmas? Yeah, I'm an idiot, right? I'm an idiot. Right. Right, sweet, let's go. So do not be surprised. Unfortunately, Christmas will be out of season pretty quickly. Christmas skins do tend to drop off pretty badly and reach a new low point around March and April time. So in regards to our ever so lovely looking Santa's bearskin rug right here, you probably just want to commit to doing like a lowball buy order. You very likely just want to look around for these around March and April time, pick up as much as you can, and just wait it out for November and December 2026. I'm not joking, you very likely will be walking away with a lovely amount of profit. You might recall in the past we've had the gingerbread bearskin rug. That dropped down real bad in the past. But after learning how that behaved, because, well, with every Christmas that appears, it always goes back up, you'd assume this will probably do the exact same thing. Right time look. Okay, so not too reflective, but then again, it's like a rug, isn't it? The light bulbs all around it do happen to reflect quite nicely, so that's a nice little creative touch. But of course, can we look at it in total darkness? And as you'll notice, yep, that happens to glow in the dark ever so nicely. So, yeah, your opinions, please. Are you impressed with what we saw? Do you think this will turn into a pretty nice investment in the future? Could we potentially see a collection continuation next year? What could they do? Right, I'm probably had to go back in the past. I'm pretty sure that was more than a minute and a half. And just not be surprised, unfortunately. Yeah. Chris, as you can. What could they do? As much as you can, and just wait it out for November and December 2026. I'm not joking, you very likely will be walking away with a lovely amount of profit. You might recall in the past we've had the gingerbread bearskin rug. Okay. I need to go back to the past. So I'm going to go back like 3 minutes. Take me back. Please, take me back. Come on. Back it up. Gonna take a while for it to load up because for some reason it doesn't like loading up immediately. Even though I have turbo. Even though I have turbo, it takes forever for it to load up. Thank you, Twitch. Come on, load up. Alright, come on, what's wrong? What's wrong? Alright, come on, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm up to an hour. I need to go back like 3 minutes. And reach a new low point around March and April. As much as you can. Ever so lovely looking Santa's bearskin rug right here. You probably just want to commit to doing like a lowball buy order. You very likely just want to look around for these around March and April time. Pick up as much as you can and just wait it out for November and December 2026. I'm not joking, you very likely will be walking away with a lovely amount of profit. You might recall in the past we... No, I think I'm going to clip here. Do 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 do. Who could ask for more? Come on, let's roll. Now, what did we hear? Just wait it out for November and December. Right. Pretty close to Christmas. Let's go. And just wait it out for November and December. Alright, cool. Save clip. And just wait it out for November and December. As much as you can. And just wait it out for November. So do not be surprised. Unfortunately, Christmas will be and just wait it out. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Quick stretch. Oh, my leg's itchy. Alright. Let's grab that. Let's put the music back on. skip the next song. Right, that was nice. Was there anything else that probably would have been nice to showcase? I'm not sure. Don't remember. What was in this rush store? Oh, you might want to make a short video showcasing the small boxes. Yep. That's probably a good shout. We're playing this game again of trying to find out what rock I can put these storages in. This is the least fun part. I'm not joking, there's types of rocks that you can stick this inside of. It's not that though. It's not that. It took forever for me to find it yesterday. That's happening all over again. No. Yeah, I'm stuck. Deja vu. Na 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 na. Ah. See, that's actually a good example, but it's not big enough. You can still see it. Obviously, the work crate is better. It is better because you can hide it easier. Right. Quite a few. Need to find a red rock. just annoying. I can't. We found it yesterday. Now I can't find anything. Could be a nice rock that sticks out, but it's not like bunched up like this one. It's got to be an independent rock. Yeah, because we're near train yard. Nuts. Damn, that looks like it could have been the one. Yeah, that's literally the... Yeah. That's right, let's go run this way. What the fuck? Right, anyway. To be honest, just trying to find the right type of rock is probably making it not worth it. Hedge, if nobody can find it, how are they going to utilise it? I do remember this though yesterday. I think we're close. It's definitely around here somewhere. That might be the one. That might have to do. Right, that'll work. Right. Okay. Music, sorry. We've got to turn you off because we'll hear you in the clips. Right, let us proceed. Oh, I got a ping. Pings me. Ah. Right, let's go. So here we have the work crate and of course our brand new lovely looking little small box for Christmas. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead, get my hammer, pick you up. With certain rocks in rust, you can hide these perfectly fine. Now, because they have transparency in the top, if you're to slot it in a certain way, it will be near enough fully invisible. Now that wasn't the best, unfortunately, but if I were to just pick that up again and try and do it a little better, I might be able to hide it. Because with this... Oh no, you fucked out. You fucked out. Just do it again. So here we are on a mountain. There are certain types of rocks in which you can put small boxes inside them. And because these have transparency in the top, it's not too hard to kind of like fully hide it. So if I could just... let's see here. Why am I not... Ah, I've broken it now. What's wrong, Hedge? Yes, it's fun, isn't it? This is fun. I'm having fun. Sammy, boxed up wooden. Okay, once again from the top. So here we have both small boxes, work crate, the brand new starry sled design for Christmas. What I'm going to do is going to pick this up. Now, certain rocks in Rust, you can actually place small boxes inside them. But with both of these having some interesting transparency in the top, you can actually hide them a little bit better. So if I could just adjust that a little bit, maybe I'll put it in like so, and boom. You can't see it. It's completely hidden. But of course, if I had to walk right up to it, there you go. I can access it perfectly fine. I can even put a lock on it. But if you're going to sit there and say, oh, someone could easily damage it, right? How are they going to know it's there? Well, they might spot you from like afar. But yeah, point still remains. That is a perfectly fine, lovely looking approach. And of course, I can still pick it up. So now, let's go pick this one up. Does it do a decent job? Let's go ahead and find out. Can I do a decent job putting it in? That's the real question. And, well, there you go. Look at that. Completely invisible, but perfectly accessible. So it's a perfectly fine looking Christmas design, but also it's got a pretty interesting exploit with it as well. So what do you reckon? Do you like what you see? Or rather, what you can't see? Right, so that's actually going to be like the last thing. I did the last part first. Hide them a little bit better. Okay, once again, from the top. What are you called again? So here we have both small boxes, work crate, the brand new starry sled. So here we have both small boxes, work crate, the brand new. Shouldn't say the E word. Sled design for Christmas. What's the E word? Pick this up. And well, there you go. Look at that. What is this E word you speak of? If I've said a bad word, you better tell me now, because I don't know what I've just said that might upset people. And well, there you go. Look at that. Do a decent job putting it in. That's the C, or rather, what you can't see. Right, Starry Center Sleigh. Starry Center Sleigh. It is an exploit. It is an exploit. I said it last time with the work crate. And, yeah. What, that's weird. Okay. But it is an exploit, dude. And I've said the word before on YouTube and it didn't get me in trouble. Alright. Where am I? Why am I? Why? Give me shelf. Shelf. Alright. Right. Why got the Black Ops bid so much hype? I don't know if to sell or not. Well, I mean, I had this person come up to me yesterday saying, Hedge, it's $60. So I went and looked at the Black Ops bid, and I saw for myself that, in fact, it wasn't actually $60. What do you mean? It was listed at $60. Yeah, is anyone buying it, though? So, no, it's not $60 at the moment. But yeah, I am surprised. I'm also surprised that it's getting quite a lot of attention in regards to, well, it is actually technically in the positive and it's got those prices right there, but really? It doesn't glow anything. Looks kind of nice. I'll respect it. But you know what you should also look at? Look at the pirate bed. I did that. I bought 20 of them. I thought it probably what's the word to say? I thought there could be some complications, some potential issues. No, it just went up in price. Yep, your $4. Black Ops bed at the moment is listed higher, but both of them are in a very, very good position. They both didn't really sell that much, did they? But I still roll with the expectation that I can't help but assume that we are going to see a lot more beds appearing, and I wouldn't be surprised they both do drop off. But it's a black bed, it looks nice and whatnot. Well, guess what? There'll probably be a whole lot more of them. But one looks nice and sleek and awesome. Yeah, well, there'll be more. That one's got pirate stuff in it. Well, there'll be more. There will be more. Sorry to say, but it's expected. All right, anyway. Let's start yapping. Yeah, I was thinking about it yesterday. By all means, consider making a sale. Get the money whilst you can. Profit's profit. Be happy. All right, let's talk about this. This in particular. Come on, give it. And after the first 24 hours of sales, it didn't really sell that much. Blah, 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 yap. You think Restoria box collection will ruin Xenotypes? No. That'll take forever to complete, as they just said. It could probably get sold. It could probably get completed about a few years. You've got to wait a few years. The more concerning thing is the Cash Money Honey is the box's DLC. That is more likely to be appearing sooner rather than later. Metal Box has been made. Oh no. Hedge might be making some sales. Oh, Hedge has the hiccups. Yeah, it's yeah. Ooh. Well, it's not coming out January time. At the very least, we know that because they don't really like to release or have a big update for January. So get those sales in whilst you can. Ooh. Right. What we doing now then, Hedge? Introducing this. On December 18, 2025, we saw a lovely looking Christmas rush store with some lovely looking skins. And what do we have right there? A lovely looking skin. The Starry Santa Sleigh small box. It has a lot of interesting creative transparency, but notably, quite a lot on the top. What's so special about that then, Hedge? Well, I'll reveal a lot more in a second, don't you worry, but perhaps you could utilise that transparency in a fun sort of way. Oh, we'll talk about that. But anyway, just want to point out, it's not exactly the top selling skin as well. After 24 hours of sales, it honestly didn't sell that much. Like, it doesn't even look like it's going to reach up to about 20,000 subscribers. Maybe 15 at best. We'll see. It's a lovely, awesome Christmas theme skin, but it also has a very interesting detail as well. So let's hop in game, give it a good look, and you can tell me whether you like it or not. Alright. So yeah, that box's DLC link I sent you. The point I'm trying to get across is I'm more worried about that. On December 18, 2025, we saw a lovely looking Christmas rush store with some lovely 2025. On December 18, 2025, we saw a lovely looking Christmas rush store with some lovely looking skins. And you can tell me whether you like it or not. Copy. Now we go in game. I love the actual 46 viewers. You don't need to be weird about it. Not only is it a nice storage, it's also a very nice looking decoration. So yeah, lots of very interesting usage of transparency, a very creative looking design. Opinions, please? What do you think? I should also point out this presence on the bottom portion there. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, that's nice. Let's just get a good close-up look of it. And then of course, nighttime with the light on nearby can confirm the gold rim, the trim. It happens to shine quite nicely. Now how's it look in total darkness? Can confirm it glows ever so nicely as well. So ooh, that's looking very pretty. That's looking very, very nice. Alright then, so it glows, it looks pretty, it's a very nice looking Christmas skin, but Hedge, what on earth were you alluding to? What's so special about the fact that it has transparency? Do you recall a certain transparent, awesome, cool design that is the Work Crate small box? Oh yes. You might recall that the transparency this has kind of helps it being able to be hidden in certain rocks. Oh. Abnormal's actually my Christmas countdown. Don't be so silly. I should also point. Nice storage. Not only is it a nice storage, it's also a very nice looking decoration. So yeah. Do you recall a certain transparent, awesome What's so special about the fact that it has transparency? What's cool a certain transparent... Alright, let's get that saved. Not only is it a nice storage... Let's get this saved. And now let's go over to here and reference this as number 4. So here we have both small boxes, Work Crate, the brand new starry sled design for Christmas. What I'm going to do is going to pick this up. Now, certain rocks in Rust, you can actually place small boxes inside them. But with both of these having some interesting transparency in the top, you can actually hide them a little bit better. So if I could just adjust that a little bit, maybe I'll put it in like so, and boom. You can't see it. It's completely hidden. But of course, right. If I had to walk right up to it... Cool, done. Job putting it in, that's the real question. Right, so... Save there. Still waiting for that to download. Come on, I'm getting sleepy already. Oh, it's getting there. Let's download you. Let's download you. Come on. Just need Santa sitting in front of it. Yes. Come on, hurry up. Alright, that's selling very nicely and pretty quickly. Not bad. Right. I'll leave that for now. Do I honestly need to showcase anything else? Nah, I think I'm good for now. Alright. Am I done in here? I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to scream and shout about. No? Alright then. Let's hop out. Time for a gib. Right. I do believe I've got to go grab 5 numbers from a Mr. Frankie. I think it's actually 7. Technically 8 now. Seven. Well, you just did a donation earlier, didn't you? Common. Mr. Glassholio, in all aspects of this world that we live in, there's always a miserable prick somewhere. And that could be any gender. Anywhere in life, there's always going to be one miserable person that's just going to have to ruin it for everybody else, right? Right. So, just to get confirmation from a Mr. Frankie, so first and last, as we normally would. Frankie, am I doing 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88? Now, again, it depends on how many people turn up. We are aware of that. But yes, right. Okay, so I've got to go do that. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88. Right. We're going to have to go ahead and find some things. But anyway, who also subscribed yesterday, but I need to catch up with? I don't think Beto gave me a number. I think Age Johnson did. Right, so, you know how it works. What are the balls on the left side for? So basically, if you type exclamation point play and then 7, it'll give you a green ball. So yeah, should it be a monkey? Type exclamation point play 10. You just put a space next to it. Try it out. Microsoro 13, where are you? I'll look at you. You didn't do it right, it seems. How do you make it work? Or is it just not working? He already joined. Ah, you have to do the number as you roll in then. I see. Alright, well, fair enough then. Lesson learned. How do I make it fire? Antinomy has cosmetics. Yes, this has cosmetics. Are you surprised to find out about that? So I got a whole bunch for free because I was playing it a bunch and we had a lot of people taking part. But yeah, it's not easy to get stuff for free anymore. Yeah, you'd earn things simply by playing constantly, and then of course there'll be like drops that happen every now and then. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a break. You know how it works. Everybody, please type play to enter the giveaway. Exclamation point play, no space in between. I'm going to take a break. I'll give you a prediction. There is said prediction. Right. Marbles has drops too. I'm aware. Right then. I'm going to go take my break. So if you're watching on YouTube as well, please consider... Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Please consider hopping over to Twitch, because of course you can't join if you're on YouTube. I know, I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Right then, so predictions up. Feel free to type play. And to everyone who subscribes, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't make use of the final portion Yeah, it didn't use up the final 28 hours of my discount. Let's go do that now. How do I, It won't let me, do it. That's weird. It's not letting me click it. Is it still going on? Hang on a minute. Let me look below myself. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, Hedge. Is it still taking place? Because I finished early yesterday, technically speaking. No. Not there. Damn, 111. But I've only got 45. Aww. Huh. So it's telling me that I've still got an hour left. Right? Where did it say that? Where did you come to that conclusion? Ends in 1 hour. Uh-huh. Why won't you let me click? I don't know what's going on. That hurts. Why won't it let me click anything? I'm not sure. My sub didn't come up. It will appear eventually. I installed speed cheats free. Don't you dare say that. Now everyone's going to complain. Yeah, misery. Sorry. So what you're saying is yeah, let me just go do that then.
26, please.
26. Ah! Ah! Right. 26 has been added. Right. Why is this not working? Won't let me interact. Ah. Huh. Twitch and Discord Nitro promotion 2025 starting from November 18. Oh, that's already happened, so this is obviously old. Yeah. So it's got, it is mentioning the exact same issue, but I can't click that. That sucks. That's unfortunate. I can't do anything about that. It'd have been nice to have used it, but yeah. Oh, Tekla Raid Boss. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for your Prime subscription. Could I please get a number from you between 1 and 60? Oh, Dark Knight. Twitch drops liker. Can I get a number from you? Can I please get a number, if you may pass it over? I've also been pinged. Alright. 43, 7 and 43. Alright then. Okay, chat, I'm going to take a break now. I'll be back in a bit. Feel free to go ahead and grab a snack, grab a drink. I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much for your incredible generosity. If you want to complete this hype train, it needs another 100 bits or another sub. I'll leave you to it. Thank you very much. See you soon. Yippee! I'm struggling. I might have almost fallen asleep again. Good job, Hedge. Right. Chug a bunch of water. Continue. Right. I'm alive, chat. I'm not dead. Right, so let's just quickly continue. Chuck Schwartz donated 100 bits. Chuck, what did you want? Warhead has a 3-year sub. It didn't show up, but I would accept it. I'd accept it. Hello, Mr. HKUSP. How you doing? Now, I will be yapping about Christmas skins and whatnot again. I will be doing that. Oh, just got my Rasmus thing finally. Oh wow, emote unlocked. Oh wow. 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 And then over to here. Abyss Thompson's gone up in price if I can double check that. I know that for sure. No, Heatseeker's on the front page. Right. Thompson. No, that's a glitch. Yeah, that's definitely glitched. Yeah, that's glitched. Yeah. 10 pennies. I don't think so. Right, so we want to be yapping about all this. Yep, quick refresh. By the way, Rust Help has snow. Anyway, so let's proceed with the gib. So this is the big... No. Oh, not that nice. Right, did you make any shekels with the bamboo large box? I actually never got round to selling any fast enough. And then the price went back down again, so I missed out. That's a shame. Let's hope it bounces back up again. Maybe it might bounce up with January, fingers crossed. You know, with more people time off, they'll probably only notice the video. Maybe we'll see more. Anyway, Mr. Chuck Schwartz. What number? Oh, right, whilst I'm here, am I able to now use the subscription discount? Because I just realised the most recent hour passed. So, what am I looking for? I am looking for sponsorships. No, I'm not looking for sponsorships. It is subscriptions, right? Discount promotions. I still can't click it. I guess I have to click it beforehand. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Right then. Mr. Extermi, can I get a number from you, please? You just subscribed. Can I please get a number from you? And what are we going to go grab? What are we going to grab? Number 8. Number 8. All right. And so, let's go give away 2 of these. Now, what else do we have? Ice. I've got ice. Right. Refresh. Oh, wrong one. Do I not have any Santa things left? Nothing interesting. Trying to think of something else I might have. I've accidentally clicked something wrong here because my stream just disappeared. Yeah. 33. I don't want to give away the temple stuff. I'm good. What we got then? What about double? 33. Frozen crypt storages isn't actually a bad shout, actually. Right. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll send all the skins over to this account, like I have done with the previous batch. I did catch up with a bunch of trades, but of course more have been added. But I assure you there's a lot more than that, because I added and accepted all of them. So, cool. Right. Subscribe or watch to earn different drops with marbles. Really? There's a marble special thing going on? Few details. Well, we did talk about this earlier. There's apparently a marbles campaign. What do you get if you subscribe? It's just subscribe to redeem. Okay, well, cool. If you want some marble things, you're more than welcome to do so. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with all of this. Right, so that's all sorted. Let's send the trade link over to here. Skins will be sent to. Cool. Alright, what else we got? Can't be listening to this. No, I need something a little bit more bumpy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please type play to win the giveaway. Just to be 110% sure that you're definitely taking part in the giveaway. Are you ready? We have 101 people taking part. I was gone for quite a bit. I do apologise in that regard. Sorry about that. Let's proceed with the giveaway. Best luck to each and every single one of you. Remember, if you win, you have to join the Discord. We had to sort out through there. Go. Friends. No one told you life was gonna be this way. Oh, everyone got blocked. And Hedge is dead. Great, awesome, thank you. Currently in the lead, it's Mr. Kino and Ariato. And it is J'ai Campion and Ninja Cake. Nothing but dude, Shadow, lots of people. I can't say all these names super fast because I'm knackered. Oh. I might have an early night and then just stream earlier tomorrow. I'm actually contemplating that. We'll see. Smelly cat, it's not your fault. Manel is currently in the lead, followed by Ninja Cake, followed by Misery. Man, I need my number to be a different colour. Well, we tried. Many Hole is in the lead. Many Hole. But we don't know who's actually winning as of yet. Ninja Cake's in the lead. Ninja Cake has overtaken Mr. Many Hole. It looks like he's won. Unless something really stupid happens. No, Ninja Cake is the winner. Numbers win. Right. Right, so I don't know what number 11 is. Damn. But I do know number 7 and number 8. Number 7, it's Mr. Kino. Number 8, Brunch. And then I've got to sit and wait. I have to sit and wait. Gotta finish. You gotta finish. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last person to finish. Hex Party Mix. Hello Hex Party Mix, I think you're a new person. Can you please join the Discord because you won a giveaway. Right. Let's go start adding all these numbers up. We don't have a number 88. Damn it. Damn it. Right, we'll have to add an extra number next time, Mr. Frankie. Sorry about that, I do apologise. Why did you have to die? Unbelievable. 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 It's everybody else's fault. Clearly. Clearly. Roker. Can't believe everybody lit down Mr. Frankie's. So unbelievable. Jack, not Daniel. Number 44, it's Burinka. Burinka. Then we have number 33. Number 33 is Manel. Wow, it's Manel. Number 22, it's Kiki Mouse. Number 11 is Belly. A new person who keeps winning. Number 26. Number 26, I can confirm, is Mr. Extermi. Wow, he subscribed and then instantly won. What a lovely coincidence that is. That's going to make everybody upset. Yes, it is, because so many people just can't be asked to subscribe themselves. Right, number 41, it's Mr. Cheese Taco. He doesn't need this, or he probably does, actually. Anyway, number 43, it's Mr. KO Letter. Congratulations to all the people that have won. Oh, and last place. We don't have a last place. We do. It's Hex Party Mix. I don't have their Discord name. Did I win, Hedge? No. You died. Tragically. How do I join the Discord? Did we link you? I'm surprised nobody bothered to do that. Yeah, there's the link. Get yourself set up. You're more than welcome to join. You're more than welcome to say hello. Right. Music's down. And... boom. The skins aren't there at the moment, but they will be there eventually. So, what do you mean, Hedge? You can just do it right now. Fine. I'll do it right now. Ugh. This is a laborious task. Why are you making me do this right now? So harsh. I hate you, chat. Right, I'm scared still. I'm scared still. And... frozen crypt. Large box. You know what? Take it all. Take it all. Actually, I can't. Damn, this thing's not on. Right, never mind. Now, what you got? Right. I can go away. Mr. Trackmo, in the background, I have a question for you if you're here. You got to stand up and say hello, though. Right, can confirm the skins have been sent. Skins have been sent. Boom, done. You can go ahead and send those trades right now if you so wish. Chat, I'm just going to sit here and say... I think I believe the conspiracy. What? Yeah. Valve is pumping people's inventories so it can all afford the Steam machine. It's all coming together. It all makes sense now. That's only if you invested into Counter-Strike things. The boxing? There's boxing. What boxing is happening? What's up, Hedge? How you doing today? I am tired. I am falling asleep. I'm barely holding on. I'm barely holding on. Oh, I just couldn't sleep. Don't know why. It's almost Christmas. Why would I be stressed? I have no reason to be stressed. And yet... well, actually, no, I can tell you. Anthony versus Jake. That was quick. Okay. No, I'm not going to watch that, no. Anyway. I got the results from my blood test. I've got elevated Enzymes? I've got a funny liver. Not sure what that means. Apparently I've got to go see a specialist now. But I've got a funny liver, and yeah, maybe I'm stressed out about that. LDL, HDL? Let's find out. Again, they don't know. That should be the answer, I should say. Your liver bloods were still raised. Raised liver blood. Raised liver blood. I hope we don't see anything yucky. Elevated liver enzymes. Like ALT or AST, they are high. Could be inflammation. Oh. Yeah, sorry. No more no more eating laundry pods. I don't think I've ever done that. But yeah, elevated liver enzymes is what's being said there. Oh dear. Looks like we're only eating vegetables from here and now. So I'll find out soon enough. I'll find out soon enough. That's not fun. That's not fun. That's not fun. I guess they'll be ringing me, or I got to ring them. I'll see how that goes. Can't remember after you woke up after eating 4. Take care. It's probably just a reaction, but the thing is, though, is it's been flared up twice. 6-month difference. I got my first blood test back during the summer, and I had one very recently, just a couple of days ago. So, I hope you'll get better and healthy life. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna have a stress heart attack soon, simply due to the fact that I don't know what's happening to me. How can I stress out yet if I don't know what I got? Look after yourself. How? How? What have I done wrong? That's the question. It means less stress and more drink of water. I can't help it. So, no, I don't know what it is. I might have just eaten a lot of a certain something, and I need to stop eating a lot of a certain something. It could be like gout, I guess, you know. So, yeah, nuts. Oh, nuts. Also, shit, I've been looking at YouTube. YouTube, you still there? Hello, YouTube people. Yeah, they're still there. How you doing? Right, just real quickly talk about the player count. It went all the way up to 171,000 today, but over the course of this weekend, I do think it will go up higher. Yeah, from here and now, I do believe the average player count will be surpassing 100,000. And will it match up to what we saw last year? We'll see. If it's close to it, I'll still be happy. If it's better than it, all right, that's even better. Not sure how many people will be turning up for January 1st Force Wipe. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we are expecting a lot of people. Do we anticipate more than 200,000 people playing? Yes. If we don't, we'll see how it goes. Doctors, oh great, thank you, Selvisk. What a lovely thing to bring up. Yay. A doctor's going to stick his little finger and wiggle it all up my bum. Wonderful. Thank you very much. What a lovely image that we're all going to have in our heads now. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. It's not my prostate. I can't... And you wonder why it's hard for me to not be stressed. It's for science. No, it's not. No, it's not. Well, due to my elevated liver enzymes, I might have to retire licking the mouse, I'm sorry to say. It might be bad. It might be microplastics. Oh, shit. Oh, no. It all makes sense now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have points. Then request something that's in the store. The mouse licks making you stronger. I doubt it. It's not making me resistant to it. Right, Romch has responded. Yeah, by the way, if you want a giveaway, please make sure that you respond. And if you just joined the Discord server, CS price is going down again. Why? New stuff and discount coming soon. Also, maybe people cashing out to buy rare cases, which are now discontinued? Question mark. Yeah, if you don't know, apparently all the rare cases are now discontinued in Counter-Strike. So yeah, I'll quickly go over that. Some of you might have played Counter-Strike a good few years ago, and then you stopped, and you might have some cases on your account, and you just probably thought, nah, just leave them, I don't care. Valve has made a change in Counter-Strike to make all the rare cases, they don't drop anymore whatsoever. And that means, basically, they're a whole lot more valuable. Take a quick look at glove case, for example. $30 at the moment. It should be $30. I'll just clarify that. And that's $31. So $31. But if you look at its recent sales history, you might notice, oh, wow. Huh. Well then, what happened there? Well, people found out. People found out that these cases are now rarer. So, cool. I have like 400 Phoenix cases, I believe. I hope I still have them. I'm in my head, I think I still have them. Okay, yeah, no, $5 each. Pushing $6. It's improving. Oh, wow, you dropped off. I guess that was ever since we saw the knives. Yeah, well, it's on the road to recovery. So basically, go take a look at your accounts, go look at your cases and see if you happen to have any rare cases, because you might want to sit in them, or you might want to consider selling them. So, yeah. Now, if you can't fix with a better diet and some sport. What about your iron levels? You mentioned you almost fainted. Oh, that's obvious though. That's because I didn't eat anything. That's because I didn't eat anything and didn't drink anything. They drained my blood, and I basically like rushed over there. So I was already kind of winded, I guess you could say. They drained my blood, so when obviously I'm walking out, my blood pressure just dropped too quickly, and yeah, so it's not too hard to figure out. Hedge should have eaten something beforehand, but like I thought I wasn't supposed to. I think you can in certain instances, but I don't want to risk it. So yeah, feel the pain. No. But I do have the weights. I need to get another pair of weights. I need to get some 15s. Right. So that'll be something I'll need to figure out in my own time. Be able to figure it out. Chat, out of all these skins, what are you hoping to see being accepted next? Feel free to comment below. Yes, you may point out the anime girl garage doors. Which one's your favourite? Go on, tell me now. Tell me now. Because I should also point out new skins are starting to appear again. Regular skin submissions are back. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Why is it now there? What the hell just happened there? No. No. They've changed it. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, well, okay, cool. So now they put that there, down here. That's new. Valve took away the workshop button from the Steam market so they could do this. Okay, that's new. But yeah, just want to point out, new regular skin submissions are currently being submitted again. Someone's made a space station sheet metal door, so okay, that's cool. It glows a little bit, just on a little door handle bit there, so okay, that's cool. Right then. So, chat, I said it earlier, and I'm committing to it. I need to record a video talking about Christmas skins. I've got the thumbnail nice and ready. Thank you very much to Mr. War Donald once again. Alright, Monstera is taking part in a winter village. Alright. Jojo. Ooh. Alright then. Let's go over to here. Let me just quickly grab the tweets that I want to show. So we're going to showcase that. That. Right. So I will talk about the first 24 hours of sales very quickly. Just talking about my sort of surprise, because I thought the tier 3 and the sheet metal double door was going to sell more. Now there's nothing stopping it from selling more towards the end of its 7-day tenure, but the tier 3 probably won't be reaching 30,000 subscribers, more likely around 25. But again, didn't we see the same thing with Temple Collection, and it picked up towards the end, especially after the bar orders? True. The gingerbread sheet metal double door, it is looking like that's going to be pretty interesting, because it looks like it's only going to reach around 20,000 subscribers. Rough estimate at the moment, yeah, but that does seem to be what's happening. So, ooh. You forgot that no escape door. What about the no escape door? Are you talking about the thing to pair up with the... Alright, no worries, it's all good. Right. I need to go to the toilet. Really? Yeah, I chugged some drink earlier. I had some food when I was on my break. So I'll be back in a second. But yeah, you got Alistair responding to this guy over here. This guy is a hater. He can't stop hating. I'll post the first 24 hours of sales and he always turns up and he's always got something to say. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Sorry, I do need to go. So, various things that we want to yap about. I joined Discord, but I have no idea what to do. I'll help you out. New people, please check several. And for giveaways, please verify. Verification. Done. Right, so go get verified. You click this, you click the verify button, you wait 2 seconds, boom, you're verified, you're in the giveaway section. Did someone request something? That was a couple of days ago. Yeah, so Barinka, Ninja Cake, Romch, Extermi, Jack N, Daniel, and Mr. Bawley. Please post the Steam account that you're going to use to request the skins. Alright then. Let's go stick you over there. Now let's just quickly remind myself, what skins do I want to make sure I'm going to reference? That, of course, yep, these two. And I just want to talk about the expectations. We also have to bring up the fact that, well, since last time, which we were very optimistic about, of course, we found out we're not having the naval update. Ah, nuts. So that happened. What I also want to do is just go back all the way down to the past, because I want to mention that initially I was warning everybody about, like, March time. Consider looking at those Christmas skins now. So let's go back to the past. Let's go back to the past. All the way back to the past. Back to the past. Right, we're down to around February time. Where is the Christmas video? I definitely made a Christmas video. But where is it? I don't see. Where is it? Now we're in April. Did I not make one in March time? I swear I did. No, I didn't, apparently. That's April. This is now April. Oh, I was even further up. So I have to go lower. Down, down. Oh, there you go. 8 months ago. What? Oh, no, you've got to fix your thumbnails. So that was during March 29. Perfect. Right, so we got that. Investing into Christmas skins 2025 approach. So in that, we talked about some various things and whatnot. Christmas Miracle Sheet Matador. I was talking about it back then, and lo and behold, look what happened. Still hoping for the possibility of a collection continuation. Maybe. Did I mention Christmas skins at all again? Here, let's just quickly find out. Did you make another Christmas video? Looks like I didn't make a Christmas skin video for a while. Right then, fair enough. So we're going all the way back up to here then. Up. I made a Christmas video around here. Autumn Fall Seasonal Dip. There we go. So I made this back in, yep, the end of October. We saw another dip happen. And then, more recently, Rust Christmas 2025 Momentum. Where we were optimistic We were really, genuinely looking forward to some nice, lovely profit. And oh no, everything went a little bit awkward. What happened? So basically, with no naval update, people didn't feel incentivized to turn up for the December force wipe. December force wipe wasn't even a force wipe. We didn't get a force wipe for the beginning of December. So not as many people turned up, not as many people played. However, based on what I'm currently looking at the moment, skin prices are currently improving. Certain skins have already reached brand new peak prices already. So we're just going to talk about Christmas first, then skins in general. Make friends with a farmer, warming teas, fellas. Yep. Mystic Tree Garage Door, Twisted Metal Double Door, Heat Seeker MP5. Okay. And I've been pinged. Mr. Giftedness. Gotta turn it off, I'm sorry to say, because I can't play that whilst I'm yapping. Okay, so. Hello, Minor Kendra, how you doing? I'm about to start yapping about Christmas. There's quite a lot of positive things, but I should also kind of figure out real quickly what positive things do you want to talk about. Also, do you want to go all the way down back to when we were talking about post-Christmas, what, January time? So, yes. Okay. Back when I thought when I thought the flashbacks hoodie would be a nice investment, it was. And yeah, talking about various other things. Hey, we sat there and we said the snow camo jacket probably would be a very good shout. It did rise up in price again this past summer. So, yep. All right then. So, it is time to start yapping. I've been pinged once again. My name here is spelled wrong. Don't worry. Don't worry. So your name is Hex Party Mix. Well, we lost the Y. So now you're just part mix. Part crazy. At. Yep, we got you. Boom. Done. Perfect. Right. All you got to do is just send the trade to the account listing that's listed. What does that mean? Basically, you will see that I linked you a trade URL. Send the trade with that account. Just request the skin. You don't have to give anything. Done. You've sent the trade. Then post the Steam account that you used. So I've got verification. Basically, the Steam account that you post is your proof of identity, if that makes sense. So, cool. It helps me out and, yeah, helps you out. Get the skins. So back over to... Oh, no, hang on a minute. What's that? Oh, my goodness. What you doing there? I mean, we could download and save you, yeah. I probably have already downloaded and saved it, but it's all right. It's all good. All right, then. So, been looking at my Christmas skins. What are we going to do about our storage collections? Well, for me, I'm going to sell them. Let's just make sure we're fully up to date with these. And, yeah, we want to make sure we talk about that. Thunder Gold as well. Also, let's just look at the front page at the moment. Bombshell sheet metal double doors going down in price. I wonder why. I wonder why. It's not dramatically going down. It's only slightly gone down by a couple dollars. But yeah, that just showcases how much more interested people are in the brand new gingerbread sheet metal double door. So, alright, cool. Not going to complain. Not going to complain. Right, so what else are we going to look at? Thunder Gold. Pretty please. Thank you. Right, where's that kilt? That kilt. Thank you. Thank you. Right. I'm going to go place this here. Right, should also look at some Heat Seeker skins real quickly. They're currently on the front page. How's that Heat Seeker Thompson? How's that Heat Seeker MP5? Are they currently improving? That is the question. Right, so, no, that's Deluxe Christmas Lights. What we want is the Thompson. Thank you very much. Let's quickly look at these in dollars USD. So that's sitting there at $7.60. Wow, okay, well, fair enough. That's cool. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Can confirm it is now at an all-time peak price at the moment. So, cool. We'll be mentioning that. In fact, let me just refresh. Because, yeah, it'd be cool if we didn't have the thing there. Right, let's also make you this. All right, then. Now, what we also want to do is get the blog post. Face punch blog. It put a bit of a damper on our plans, our hopes, our dreams. Oh, it was tragic, it was tragic. Right. So, let's drink some water. And speak of nice positive things. I've been pinged once again. Mr. Camo, Mr. Camo, la 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 la. Right then, let's roll, chat. It is time to start yapping. Get ready to say hello to YouTube in 5, 4, 2. Good day, Ruskin and Jaws. Hope they're right, because it's time to talk about Christmas progress and post-Christmas momentum. Oh, it's just around the corner. Just a few more days. But first of all, I just want to talk about the current Christmas rush store. So let's just switch over to here. The first 24 hours of sales, it's a bit of a surprise. But remember this, with brand new Christmas skins and even the older Christmas skins, once Christmas is over, they will start going down in price. And inevitably, around March, April time, this is usually on average, March, April, most of these skins will then reach their lowest price point. But from then, you will start to see their prices slowly start to go up in anticipation of the next Christmas. So for all these skins, you've got to keep an eye out on them between March 2026 to April 2026. Now, of course, if I could just quickly remind you of the past, you might recall post-Christmas, early this year, January 2025 time, we talked about all the nice investments that we could, make whilst we're selling all our Ruskins. But, eventually we do peak and then it stops and it goes back down in price again. Most skins do go down in price around, well, the Easter time. March, April mainly. February is a bit debatable. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it isn't. And we have a good thing to mention in regards to that. But, as you can see here, back in March 2025, the 29th of March, I made this video and I was like, guys, now you've got to start making a move. And I hope you did, because the prices of all the skins that I mentioned here, and of course the Christmas skins from the previous year, they were at their lowest price. And they rose up in price ever so nice. Yes, yes, yes. So you got to prepare for this all over again, basically. Christmas skins are very good long-term investments. Like in many instances, some of these skins doubled in price for me before we even entered December. So I will showcase some skins in a second. But in regards to these skins right here, we have the ever so interesting, lovely looking gingerbread sheep meta double door. Well, it only just about reached 9,900 subscribers. Still quite a lot, but I was expecting more after the first 24 hours of sales. Basically, what I'm going to say is, with a very rough estimate, I do believe that's going to probably end up between 20 to 25,000 subscribers. Now, of course, towards the end of its 7-day tenure, as we get closer and closer to next Thursday, it very likely might be getting a lot of people buying a bunch of them towards the maybe quite literally next Thursday. Because, of course, with the abnormal barders, we'll be doing those abnormals. We'll look at the prices afterwards, and I can't help but assume we're going to see a lot of investment towards that sheep meta double door. Yep. I feel pretty confident with that. Why'd you say that? It glows and has transparency. Oh, yeah. In fact, I even put a special tweet out mentioning 2 other instances. So the bombshell sheep meta double door, that is actually marketable. And then, of course, Blizzard ID's sheep meta double door Twitch drop that was going away towards the end of 2023. If you missed out on that, unfortunately, you're going to have to consider buying this or this. Well, to be honest with you, it's only $2.49. And that's why I'm surprised it hasn't sold that much. All the better for it to rise up in price in the future, perhaps. Well, let's just see. Again, maybe we'll see a lot more sales towards the end as we get closer and closer to Thursday. We'll see. But also North Star. I was honestly expecting that to, initially my expectations were, oh, that's going to comfortably do over 30,000 subscribers. I don't think that's so much anymore. North Star Metal Face Mask, you did just under 11,000 subscribers, and the chest plate barely over 9,000. Now, maybe the chest plate's going to be the one that doesn't actually go over 30. Maybe it's just going to be the face mask. A lot of people do appear to only be appreciating the face mask. But just to point out, We did showcase this in the recent Restore rotation video, so let's just... Oh, no, it's not it. I don't have it here, but I'm sure you know where to look. Basically, that does blend in quite nicely. A whiteout. I think we have a nice option for budget snow camouflage. Now, if you're going to say, what is tier 3, though? Drink some tea, right? So it's as simple as that. Go find a lovely farmer. I'm sure he'll help you out. So, okay, that's a nice thing to see, but I was expecting a lot more sales. We'll see what happens with those particular skins right there. Whilst they are Christmas skins, they're not like super Christmassy, gimmicky sort of skins. And because they have some very nice advantages, some might even say pay to win, they actually might end up being very nice skins regardless. Like those skins might not go down in price. So feel free to comment below your thoughts in regards to that. Perhaps all 3 of these skins will be selling less than 30,000 subscribers, which is still kind of quite a lot, but not a ridiculous amount. And that means they are probably looking to be a whole lot more appetizing as exquisite investments. So, all right, cool. All the other skins, though, I do believe they're very susceptible to going down in price pretty quickly. And of course, when's the best time to buy them? March, April time. So keep that in your head. So, right, that's cool. That's me talking in regards to brand new Christmas skins. But of course, how did it all progress? So, earlier this year, we were just basically wrapping up post-Christmas 2025. So, Christmas 2024, it was pretty good. Prices improved ever so nicely. Basically, everything that happened last year has happened all over again as of right now for 2025, which is good. I'm very happy with how things have turned out so far. I've sold a lot of Christmas skins. In fact, if I could just quickly switch over to here, don't want to talk about that just yet. I'm selling these Christmas skins very easily. I have been incredibly successful. So if I could just show you all the previous instances, even some of these backpacks that wasn't even get that much a look in a good several weeks ago. Oh, yeah, easy. They're easily getting sold. One notable thing that I've sold quite a lot of, which I did mention quite early on back in March time, was the Christmas Miracle Sheep Matador. Now, we were very much under the impression that this very likely could be getting a sequel. And don't worry, we'll be talking about that. But this, we mentioned it in the previous video that we did. It was a very interesting thing to look at. It has risen up in price ever so nice. And just to kind of showcase the example of a brand new skin that came out last year, instantly went down in price. Lowest point, about just under $1, just under. But now, comfortably sitting here at $2.50. And we do potentially have a nice thing ahead of us. We could see the garage door being accepted. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't accepted in the first week. But just get on your knees, look up to the sky, and pray very hard. Have the faith. I'm sure we could still see that, all right? We'll see how it goes. But that was just a nice example of a skin that came out last year that did have a lot of interest, that did sell quite a lot. Over 30,000 subscribers, don't forget about that. And whilst it did drop off, it inevitably did rise up in price, slowly, gradually, gracefully, as we got closer and closer to Christmas time the next year. So, all right, that's cool. And let's just quickly confirm, are you $2.50? You might be a little bit more, actually. Let's just, yeah, no, it's $2.70. And if we see that garage door, you know it's going up even higher. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. So that worked out as a lovely investment. But in regards to various other Christmas things and whatnot, they all did kind of work out quite nicely. As I said, I had a lot of Christmas skins. I put an effort in, selling them in waves of up to 5. Those gingerbread garage doors, they're just bought instantly. Now, were they massive profits and whatnot? Not really, but it was all profitable, and I'm happy with that. If you made a profit, just walk away, be happy. It will help you out. You won't be so stressed in life. So, all right, cool. So even right now, they're still selling quite nicely as well. I have various other accounts, but I don't want to quickly show this and that and that and that. Just want to get the point across. This Christmas so far has been good, and that's making me a whole lot more enthusiastic for post-Christmas 2026. So, hopping back over to here. When we get to post-Christmas, all skins rise up in price. But what we need to see is a lot of people turning up. So, of course, that worked out nicely. We identified when it stopped rising. And then, of course, the whole routine starts all over again. So here's me back in March. And here's me towards the end of October. If you can recall, lots of skins did go down pretty badly around the end of October time, including quite a lot of Christmas skins. I did warn everybody, hey, if you missed out on some of these Christmas investments, if you didn't buy anything around March and April time, you could probably still pick up a bunch of these and, well, they'll very likely rise up even higher. Can confirm it did happen to the sheep in the door. It did happen to the gingerbread man rug. I think it did happen a bit more with that, and I can confirm that hoodie did go up even higher. So, yeah, even then you could have made a bit of a profit. I hope you took part. But now, let's give you a nice little update in regards to what happened last time. We were expecting a lot of people to turn up with a lot of, like, optimism and whatnot with the upcoming naval update. The naval update was originally supposed to come out in November. It was then delayed for December. And I sat here and I said, I can't wait for it to come out because a lot of very curious people will be turning up, wanting to play around with the boats, and we'll see tons of people playing, and it'll be the perfect lead-in for Christmas. Lots of people turning up at the very beginning of December, and hopefully it leads to a lot of people playing throughout the month, and leads in to January Force Wipe, with potentially a lot of people playing them, but basically, it got delayed again. So that was deflating. Yes, it was. But to be honest with you, I'm sure everyone would agree that they'd rather have a nice update coming out around Christmas time instead of like a horrible buggy mess that they won't be able to fix fast enough. So it is what it is. But with the recent Christmas update, we did actually see quite a decent amount of people turn up. Just to remind you, with the beginning of December, we did not have an actual wipe. No update, nothing was actually added. So, okay. But with the Christmas update, we did get some things. So, all right, that's cool. Can confirm, a little bit earlier, we're all the way up to 171,000. Of course, with the lack of a proper update, December is a bit lacking in terms of like the peak player count we had. But I'm still rolling with the expectation. From here, and let me just point out, it's now the 20th for me. Over the course of the next 10 or so days, we are expecting a lot of people to be playing Rust now. If we went all the way up to 170,000 today, I'm hoping we see even more. Basically, the behaviour we're currently seeing right now is matching up perfectly to what we saw last year. Initially, it wasn't that great. It was fine, but it wasn't too insane. But then as we rolled into the second week, or, you know, when kids are out of school, when people are out of college, when people aren't working as much, then you start seeing a lot more people playing towards the second half of the month. And if we see this happen again, or if we're at least fairly close to it, I'm still very optimistic for January, okay? Now just remember, January Force Wipe is January 1st, 2026. So if you're in the Americas, make sure you drink nicely. You know, don't drink too much alcohol. You probably don't want to regret it. Anyway, so we're not expecting any sort of update or anything for January Force Wipe, but we are expecting a lot of people to be playing because they're not working, they're not in school, they've got lots of free time, and instead of being with their families, they're going to be swearing at everybody in Rust. Yeah, lovely, wonderful. So, all right, cool. So I am still staying optimistic. But here's a good question to ask you now. If the naval update is now coming out for February Force Wipe, does that mean post-Christmas could probably stick around and last all the way into February as well? This has happened once before. I believe it was I think it was 2022. Was it 2022 going into 2023? I think it was. But I do remember one post-Christmas was so good it lasted all the way up until the end of February. Now, to be honest with you, if you can remember the prices we were seeing back in October time, maybe we'll accept anything that's fairly okay. But do consider this. Are we going to see all those very curious people turning up for February 2026 Force Wipe? If last year we had an average player count of 124,000 for January with a peak player count of 260,000 almost, would we be perfectly happy with the exact same amount we saw last year for February? Because honestly, that was still very, very good. And prices back then, still around this period of time, were still pretty good as well. I know I said that most skin prices peaked around maybe at the end of January, but you still could have sold some in February and still would have been a bit happy. Especially with all the skins you probably would have bought for a lot cheaper price around October time. So, okay, understood. Offer you a blow. Will February be really nice? Or is it just only going to be January again? February might be okay, but then, of course, inevitably, March, April time, prices dropping off to brand new low points. So, yeah, be prepared for that. But, of course, don't forget, after Easter time, we'll also have summer. Oh, yes. So, typically, a lot of skins rise up in price ever so nice around the summertime as well. So, when times are good, yep, lots of people playing. Lots of prices going up ever so nicely. But of course, inevitably, kids have to focus, homework and whatnot. People have to go back to focusing work. Yeah, I know. So when player count bad, price is bad. When player count good, price is good. Very simple to understand. So cool. Keep an eye on this. This is steamcharts.com. Right then, so Hedge, you've basically sat here, you've yapped about Christmas, you talked about how things are fairly okay, but, well, things could have been a whole lot better, but still, it's nice to see everything's still holding up quite all right. So I just want to quickly talk about a particular large box. I was supposed to mention it in that previous video, I forgot. Christmas Eve, I owned about 100 of these. I have sold pretty much like 80 of them now, but where is that Christmas Eve large box? Where are you? I kind of wanted to showcase you. There you go. This rose up in price ever so nice the second we saw the Christmas update. The second we saw the first Christmas rush store. So, yep, get a good look at this. Sitting here at $2.46. It has peaked in price after a very long time. Just kind of not wasn't doing anything. But yep, it's now reached a brand new all-time high price. It was kind of doing very nicely towards the end of November. Kind of went a bit funny for a while. Christmas appears. Suddenly everybody wants it. I mean, that's fine. What you've seen here is kind of what we've seen for a lot of Christmas skins at the moment. So this is just a bit of a warning for you in the future. If you're worried about like prices for Christmas skins around the end of November and whatnot, or the beginning of December, maybe you might want to like hold it out and wait until the first Christmas rush store, because you very likely will see a lot of people realizing, oh wow, oh no, it's the Christmas update. I better go buy a bunch of Christmas skins. So yeah, that had a nice like boost, but I don't think it'll be lasting forever. Remember, the second it's no longer Christmas, yeah, you might want to sell those skins. Yep, make sure you get them sold before they go back down in price. Right then, so cool. But is there anything else that we can point out? So we already mentioned like the Christmas Miracle Sheep Matador, that large box. I almost said backpack there. Sorry about that. I do want to quickly point out an interesting skin from the past. So that is going to be the Santa coat. It was a jacket skin. Do you remember this? Yep. So this came out and did like 30,000 subscribers. That was pretty ridiculous, but it's a very fun looking skin. You get the beard, you get the hair, you look like Santa. Wonderful. But this took a while for it to get to this point. And inevitably, I do believe it will be going back down in price again. March, April time. With older skins, you can still invest into them, right? Scroll. So you can see for yourself, 2 years ago, it came out, went all the way down in price. Went as low as about 40 cents USD. But inevitably, with anticipation to next Christmas, it rose up in price ever so nice. Now, it didn't go like a ridiculously high price. It only reached about 90 cents. Goes back down again. Earlier this year, around February time, February in this particular instance, it went all the way down to about 40 to 50 cents. And now, it sits here at $1.30. Now, it's not like an insane profit, but if they're only 40 cents each, how many do you reckon you could have bought? I can confirm to you I've sold about 60 of these, and, well, let me tell you this, that profit does add up. It might be just a little bit of profit initially as just one skin, but if you sold about 60 of them, oh, well, that does look pretty good. It's pretty good, yep. So, definitely a consideration for anticipation to next Christmas. It's up to you. But yeah, you can even look at older Christmas skins, and you can see some very nice things. As I said, there's a reason why I was making so many Christmas preparation sort of videos throughout the year. And well, I hope you made a nice attempt and you walked away with some lovely profit. So now, post Christmas, what are we expecting? Well, like I said, we need to see like a nice sort of like what's the word to say? We need to notice a nice bit of progress with notable, very in-demand skins. So if I could just switch over to here. Oh, well, first of all, I should just quickly point out, with our brand new gingerbread sheep Matador, because it has such nice windows of transparency that we can see through, it's completely ruined what this had. That bombshell sheep Matador that was selling for about $12 just a couple of days ago. Now it's starting to go down in price because people prefer the brand new gingerbread one. So, yeah, we still have issues like that, but hey, that's just normal rust. Heat Seeker collection. A very in-demand collection. I can't wait for Heat Seeker Summer number 2 next year. I'm joking, but I have asked the skin creator, would you consider making some more skins? It did recently get a skin accepted with complete the sets. We'll see how it goes. He's also behind the porcelain collection. Mr. Vase is quite the talented artist. But anyway, this Thompson didn't sell a ridiculous amount, but it's very in demand. So we got 96 listings here, $7.60. That sold for $3. That sold for $3, and it's already at this point, but it's still before Christmas. I just want to point out very in demand skins, as you'll see right here. Oh, they've already peaked in price. Now, they're peaking. They're currently at the highest price they've ever been, but it doesn't mean they've finished, right? But if you have tons of these skins, like in most instances I do, if you really need some funds, you can just sell 1 or 2 a day. That's fine. You don't have to like hoard all of them and wait literally until like the 1st of January. But typically, I usually get started as of December 26th. And I'll be trying to sell as much as I can within reason, right? Don't unload all of your skins at one time. Only sell up to 5 at a time. I've done that with all my Christmas skins. I've walked away with quite a decent bit of profit. In fact, let's now switch over to here because I happen to have my Christmas momentum progress right here for you to look at. So, what a lovely notepad you have here. I have been buying a bunch of things. That's my issue. I keep seeing some very nice looking skins. Last week we had the porcelain sheep Medador. We had the pirate bed. I felt the need to jump onto it. So I just want to get the point across that I'm still buying things. And also with my streams, I buy prizes. I do giveaways. I'm very nice. But yeah, progress is happening. It still has been a bit of a struggle to get the barders in though. These 2 accounts are the only accounts that can do barders at the moment. This is my main account with pretty much all the skins. It's been progressing very nicely. But you can see like from here to here, what happened? Oh, I bought a lot of certain something. So here's hoping that the prices are going to continue improving. That's nice. But this also just mention Heat Seeker MP5. This is a very, very special skin. It's the MP5 with the most transparency we have ever seen. Nothing compares to it. And because nothing compares to it still, this has been slowly improving. But, and here's the issue, right? What did I just say a second ago? Don't unload all of your stock. Why would you, why must I listen to you, Mr. Hedge? It's from personal experience. Look what you see here. We have big fat stacks of, stock being posted. Like, there's a lot to go through here. That's going to take quite a long time. And if this gets stuck at around this price and then other people start unloading their stock again, it's never going to surpass $3. Now, this has been lower as of recent. Like back in October time, it did go down pretty low. So let's just go ahead and showcase this. But yeah, you can see it was going up and then it stopped. So yeah, it went down pretty badly around October time. But then more recently, it was rising. But it just can't pass that $3 mark. So other people are now causing issues. Don't become other people. Learn from this particular instance. Do not unload big fat stacks of quantity. Just sell listings of 5, right? It goes quick. You just got to look at it again every hour or two. Oh, look, it sold. Oh, list more. There you go. It lets it flow so much better. It lets the prices rise so much easier. You want to make good profit, right? Don't be dumb. Sorry to say, but yeah, like if you keep doing that, you're never going to be able to make some good profit. If we all learn from this, we can all work out with some lovely, sweet, delicious profit. Okay, so we'll see how it goes, right? You don't have to listen to me, but I hope that makes sense to you, right? You're only making it harder for yourself to get good profit. And that's the main thing you should be aware of, okay? It's not just other people, it's you too. Whiteout skins, right? Whiteout kilt. Sitting here at $28. But what was its all-time high price? Do you remember? Well, you don't have to remember because it's right now. Back during this past summer, it did rise up very nicely, but I can confirm we have now surpassed that. We have now surpassed, and we are currently looking at the all-time high price, and that is not stopping. So, like I said, post-Christmas, January time, I do believe this will be going up even higher. Now, of course, not everybody can afford $28. They have to look for other options. I always mention this, but yep, Thunder Gold, it's now also rising up in price ever so nice. Have you also reached a brand new all-time peak price? Yes, you have. It is improving very, very, very nicely. Look at this barter. Wishful thinking, Hedge, but I did buy a bunch, so I'm still happy. So anyway, yeah, things are improving already. It's not every single skin as of yet, but quite a lot of the very in-demand skins, oh, they're rising up in price ever so nice. So what you got to do now is start looking at your inventory. So let's just close this. There we are. And just, just take a look at some of these skins. Some of them you might notice, oh wow, that's actually working out quite all right at the moment. So let's just see. I don't know. Oh, here you go. It's another Thunder Gold skin. But it's the Thunder Gold AK-47. Most AK-47s tend to go down in price pretty badly, but not this one. No, that's sitting there at $7. I do believe this is now sitting here at a new all-time peak price. It's not stopping though, well, hopefully. But yeah, that is in a very, 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 very good spot as well. So go look at your inventories. Start finding out what's going up in price. And then start making considerations. Oh, how far could it probably go? When should I start selling? At what point or what price should you start selling? Start questioning that and whatnot. So, all right, cool. Everything's now expected to rise up in price. Oh, sorry, I burped a little bit there. But you've got to be careful with yourself as well, right? Put an effort in. Get those listings out. But if you're me, and I'm experienced with this, I'd probably still wait until the 26th. Now, if you have like 100 skins, but hey, what's this? Didn't you mention Flashbacks collection back in January 2025? When you were sitting there with, flush with cash because you sold all those Rust skins? Yeah, I did. I talked about how that very likely would be a very nice investment because we knew the jungle update was on the horizon. Lo and behold, it was. It was. So, as much as we like to talk about budget green options and whatnot, I don't think Flashbacks is going to be a budget option forever. In fact, right now, with its current price, yeah, it's a bit, kind of a little bit too pricey now, perhaps. Yeah. But yeah, you can see that trending up nicely. And it very likely will be reaching a new peak price again. So keep an eye out. That's also improving ever so nicely. So cool. Let's now talk about one extra thing. If I look at my storages, you'll see I have quite a lot of interesting skins. Yes, indeed. Right. So you might notice I've got some neon storages. I've got some graffiti storages. And I also do happen to have quite a lot of Xenotype storages. There is a bit of a concern, and I'm going to raise it to you now. Boxes DLC has like 10 mentions of individual skins, right? We don't know what this looks like. We do not know when it's going to come out. I feel very confident it's not going to come out for January. I don't think we've ever seen a proper update with like new content for January ever. But yes, keep an eye out for this. You very likely do want to go ahead and sell your all your storages, perhaps. Like, if you feel very much concerned with the possibility of a Face Punch made special DLC where we're going to see, let's just quickly name all the names. So we have, let's just go through here. We have a component box. We have a explosives box. We have a scrap box. We have, let's see here, there was metal frags, I do believe. There was also mentions of an ore box. What else have we seen? Explosives. A food box. Don't think we need that, but yeah, it's been made. So yeah, armor box. I'm pretty sure I saw a weapon box at some point. Yeah, it's going to be a storage collection. Is it small boxes or is it large boxes? We don't know. Imagine if it was barrels. Oh no. But anyway, with that arriving, that could be a big problem. So to all the people that invest into the Xenotype collection, I'm not sitting here and saying you have to unload everything. Take your time. Ride the wave of momentum. Don't be the wall that causes everything to crash and burn, right? So we'll see how it goes, right? Techo. I don't know what they are. I'm just joking. A lot of people keep turning up to me and saying, Hedge, how come we don't have barrel skins? Failing to realise that barrels are like, they're a DLC item, aren't they? You have to pay to get them. So to have skins of them would be quite insulting, I guess you could say. Face Punch would have to give them away for free, wouldn't they? And they don't seem to want to do that. So, all right, cool. Point made, understood. But yes, keep an eye on the front page of the Rust Steam Market as well. Quite a lot of Christmas things are appearing, but quite a lot of the very in-demand skins are on the front page as well. Oh, look, Christmas gang. Lovely. Oh, wow, you went up in price. Oh, I sold too early. Yeah. I didn't have tons of them, but yeah. Oh, look at Is that because we got the snow jacket? Probably. I still question if people actually use snow jackets and if they're going to put the effort into skin them and whatnot. But hey, I mean, it's nice to see. No complaints here. No complaints. So, yeah. Feel free to comment below. Are you feeling optimistic for post-Christmas? Quite a few people are still very much upset with like the cheaters and whatnot. Understandable, but here's hoping we see a ban wave or something fairly early into next year. They can't reveal what they're up to because they don't want to give the people that make the cheats have an advantage, if you know what I mean. So, all right, it is what it is. So, lots of skins expected to rise up in price ever so nice. Last year, or rather early this year, post-Christmas 2025, I was looking for some nice things to invest to. Do you remember I bought 700 of these? I'm not joking. I still have 700 of them. Do you see me... why did you type 700? Flashbacks. Do you see me unloading 700 of these on the Steam market? No, because that would be incredibly dumb. I like to pace myself. So we'll see what becomes of the Flashbacks collection. But this has been improving this year. Does that look like it's stopping? No. I have no reason to unload anything anytime soon. But I'll probably start dripping in a few here and there. But look, there you go, 2216. Don't be dumb. Don't be another person, all right? Be yourself. So, all right, cool. That's a wrap, I do believe. So keep an eye on the player count. We're expecting much better numbers. And keep an eye on my YouTube because I will be adding more and more post-Christmas videos talking about the progress and my progress, all right? So it looks like it's a wrap up now with Christmas portion of post-Christmas. So the second is the 26th. That's when Hedge starts making a move. I'm tempted to start now, but I can't help but assume those numbers are going to improve even better when we had the January force wipe. If we do see over 200,000 people again, if we do see 260,000 almost, I am hoping, I am praying, but I'm also expecting that yes, all the skin prices will go up even higher. Will the naval update coming out for February force wipe cause the momentum to stick around all the way into February as well? We'll see. Maybe it might dip for a bit towards the end of January and then go back up again when we have February force wipe. We'll see. We'll wait. We'll find out. So that's it. That's a wrap. I know it's a bit of a ramble, but I hope it helped you out, and I hope it kind of gets you like prepared and ready, because of course being prepared helps out a lot, and it doesn't hurt to keep progress with yourself. Learn from the things you've seen so far, and you can apply it to next year as well. Christmas skins, they are very nice long-term investments. But technically speaking, all regular skins are nice long-term investments if you know when to sell at the best times, which is post-Christmas and the summertime. Simple as. So that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Best of luck to you. Enjoy your Christmas or whatever you practice by yourselves. Maybe you just want to sleep a lot. I agree. It's awesome. It's amazing. Personally, I need to sleep right now. Oh, I'm knackered. So catch you later. See you, goodbye. All right. Yeah. Hope face punch boxes are for barrels. They're not. They're boxes. I shouldn't have said that because people are now going to start asking me, "Oh, Hedge, we're gonna get skin barrels." Yay! No. Oh, fuck. I've set myself for trouble up now. I've set myself up with trouble now. Yeah, I'm losing my tongue. I can see all the Art of Rust videos. Wow. Yeah, January was quite nice. Rust House of Illusions. The digging the whole game. Yeah. Oh wow, the Art of Rust server had a decent amount of numbers. It is fine. 500 is okay. Art of Rust. I didn't get as many. Oh. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Right. So lots of green and yellow, 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 green. Oh no, combo breaker. Uh-oh. Cool. Right. Cheese, how's the video going? Apparently it's going quite all right. If you want to get a nice preview of it, ask him nicely, and I'm sure he'll let you see it. But you've got to write down an elaborate list of feedback. Cheese is going to read all of it 100%, right? Pants was good. Yeah, yes. So I've got to be honest with you. I'm a little bit too knackered. Frankie what? Frankie did what? What did he do? That doesn't. What have you done? What have you done? What have you done, Frankie? Now Hedge always causes everyone enough fear. No more need for face punch. All right, let's go over to here. Yep, People messaging me. Oh, I've got like crap on my mouse pad. What? You said done. But what have you done? What have you done, Frankie? What have you done? What have you done, Frankie? What have you done? Got my eye on you, Frankie. What are you up to? Right, go on then. I'll give you a nice little 99%, but I'm probably going to go to bed. I need it. I'm going to go get this video set up. I'll get it uploaded, ready for tomorrow. But here's the answer. Here's the thing, just to inform all of you. Like I said, I wanted to play some other games. I did need to get this video sorted, though. So tomorrow, I might turn up, do the 48-hour analysis, right? I'll do the 48-hour analysis, and then we'll go ahead and finish. We'll go and finish baby steps, and then hopefully, if we finish it within a reasonable amount of time, I'll go buy some of those new games and play them. That ball game, ball pit, that looked funny. I want to try it. So come on, let's go do a 99%. Let's go do that special gib. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to go get another drink, and yeah. Right, so let's go announce it to the server. Special gib, let's go. What am I looking for? I need to find a thumbnail. Trying to find, not a thumbnail, a GIF. I'll do. Right. I'll be back at about 5. When it gets $100. No, I get the $100. You just get the certain scraps. I think that's how it works. Anyway, I'll give you a quick prediction. 99% chance. Most likely outcome is you're going to die. Yes, you're going to die, chat. But maybe, just maybe, there'll be an individual who manages to survive. Oh, who's it going to be? You tell me. So all you got to do is just type play, ! Play to take part. ! Play, no space in between. People on YouTube, you're going to have to join Twitch to join this. It's only integrated with Twitch. So if you want to take part in this, you're more than welcome to do so. It's absolutely free. And yes, if you do happen to be the first person who finishes, you're the person who wins the Surgeon Scrubs. Right, so I'll be back in a bit. Yeah, I'll leave it on that. Let's go to here. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, I'm not on the right one. And we're back. Hello, hello. So, let's see if we can get an early start tomorrow. I do apologise to everybody, but hey, we can do a nice quick little gib. And we can do plenty more tomorrow. So, chat, thank you all for watching me today. Best of luck to each and every single one of you. Do I just play that again? I guess? Yeah? What about this? Go. Best of luck to each and every single one of you. Nah, it's a bit, yeah. Yep, that'll do. Best of luck, best of luck. Alright. Who shall win, we shall see. Or maybe nobody. Oh, Digital Dervish and Demonistra Misa has dead. Have dead. I can't believe they're dead. Today will be the day. No, die. Pablo Picasso Ruiz. Pablo Ruiz Picasso. Pablo Ruiz Picasso is moving. He's dying. Don't be silly now. Don't die now. You could have won. You fool. He's got the lasers. The laser is bad. Never touch the lasers. Hedge doesn't believe. Hedge stopped believing years ago. Fuck. Bottle burst. Ooh, he just about saves himself there. Bottle here. Oh, there's blunts and booze. Hedge is still alive. Hedge is still alive. Watch him win. Can't imagine. Oh, Penimonchi died. No, he's dead. Boing. Don't fall off. Oh, there goes Sniper Monkey. Oh, there's Monkey. Monkey. Alright then. Who will win? Oh, he has the force. He has the... Oh, Wasim died. All you gotta do is just go straight. All you gotta do is just go straight, Mr. Monkey. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. Don't do it. Thank you. You didn't win. Your DNF did not finish. Just to clarify. Oh, you didn't time it nicely. Do you see how it opens up there? Opens now. You had to time it perfectly. You had everything right except that final part. That is probably the closest we have ever been. And I'm not joking. That is the closest we have ever been. I can't accept. God, my points. Yes, you're not gifting them. Ah, it's a long no. Sorry to say, but no. Maybe we could do better tomorrow. Alright then. Thank you once again, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm just knackered. It's my fault for not getting to sleep earlier, but yeah, I mean, there's no excuse. So I'll try and get on a lot earlier tomorrow, and yeah, you can just watch me scream because I can't fucking beat that game. Right then, let's go raid someone who is currently online on Russ. Let's go see. Come on, update. There we go. Oh damn, Monstera's doing well. Alright. Props to them. We can say happy Merry Christmas. I was about to say happy birthday. Hedge, do you even know what you're celebrating anymore? No. Let's go say let's go wish Monstera a Merry Christmas. And we also need to find out when the tour is, because I don't actually know. I don't know. But yes, I'll be back again tomorrow. I don't normally stream on Saturdays, so you get a treat. But yes, I will be back again tomorrow. We'll see how long we go on for. And you go enjoy yourselves. Have a lovely evening. Relax, chill out. Go watch some TV, I guess. Catch you later. See you, goodbye.